Show us your love and support by clicking on the subscribe button and bell icon so that you don't miss any of our future videos and updates.
Hey everyone, this is Kunal and welcome to yet another episode of FC for Charity. Today I have a very dear friend with me for this episode. He is, I think, an accidental poet, but since the time he started to write, he is writing amazing poetry. And I really cannot wait to have him with me today. So please welcome Abhishek. Hey Abhishek,
Hey Kunal,
क्या हाल चाल?
बढ़िया.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Good. Thank you so much for being part of this campaign.
Yeah.
So, actually, what inspired you to be a part of this campaign?
So, inspiration was like, see, this has been going on from February and it's already been almost 6 months, and there is no end in sight, like how long it will be going on. Like every day in India, we are breaking new cases, and now we have like most cases per day compared to any other country, which means things will take a longer time to go back to normal. And in between, people who have lost their jobs, especially people belonging to lower middle class or below poverty line, so they don't have the means of income. And in most of the cases, those families have migrated away, living away from their home with little kids. We have seen in the news how things are going on. So like looking at all this news coming in, like people dying of hunger, people living out in the open, and the weather and all, and floods and all have been in Assam and Bihar. Looking at all this news, like, and for a person like me and other people like me who have been lucky enough to have their job, have a means of steady income in all these turbulent months. So I thought that I could do my part and make a contribution from whatever I can afford, and at the same time encourage others also, like my friends, family, to do their bit, so that at least if not like 1,000, obviously we cannot help 1,000 people at once, but at least I can help 3, 4 or 5 people. So even for those 5 people, it will whatever
it matters.
It matters. Yeah, exactly, it matters. For them, it will be it can help them for food or for housing or like medical expenses, etc. can be taken care of. So that was the reason I thought I will do, and then I found out from you that you are running this charity campaign to raise money about all this coronavirus, and you have been doing it for like, I think you've been running this campaign for nearly 1.5 months. So I thought,
no, you very rightly mentioned all the points. This year has been quite difficult with COVID and with floods and with cyclones, and it has been a really tough time for a lot of people. Maybe not you and me, Abhishek. Maybe not people like us who are privileged to have a house to stay. We have food to eat. We have enough resources with us. So in case needed, we are not gonna be at a very miserable state. But unfortunately, there are a lot of people who are suffering a lot. With basic things like basic necessities. They don't have food, they don't have medical kits, they don't have enough financial support to treat themselves if by chance they get COVID. So this campaign was started for that reason, and we have collaborated with an NGO called HCNF. With help of HCNF, we are reaching out to people who are affected by COVID, and we are trying to help them with medical kits and food supplies. So as Abhishek rightly said, even if we can help a very small segment of people, we should do our bit. Right now, our country needs us, people of this country need us. So I urge everyone who's watching this video, you can be Abhishek's friend or family, you can be my friend or family, you can be just viewers. Please do your bit. Please donate and help us help India fight COVID better. So if you would like to donate, please head to the description section of this video. You will see a link over there. Click on the link and do your bit. And remember, no amount is small. Even a small donation, let's say 300 rupees or 500, which might not really create any impact in your life, can actually bring a smile or can show hope to somebody. So please do your bit. Abhishek would like to add something to this?
Yeah, so like I like to say one thing. Like most of the people, like working class people like us, usually have had maid and cooks before the lockdown started. Now once the restrictions were in place, like we had to start cooking ourselves. So for most of the people, it was new, like learning cooking and doing the same time. So when you start, like for me at least, it has been like I'm thinking. So today I cook this, like what I'm going to eat tomorrow, what I'm going to eat tomorrow. This question slightly changes for people who are not fortunate as us. For them, it is if they are going to eat tomorrow, if they are going to have food for themselves, for their kids, and that is where we can, that is where we can come in and help them. Help them that they have a surety that I'll have food on my plate tomorrow. I'll have food enough for me and my kid to not go to sleep empty stomach. So that is where like people like us can help, and we can contribute whatever we can. It's not like it's a forceful thing, obviously. So whatever you can contribute, you feel like you're comfortable with 100 rupees, you're comfortable with 200. Whatever you feel like, you can go ahead and donate. And as Nihal mentioned, the link is in the description of the video. You guys go ahead and donate.
Yep, you very, very rightly said it. And it's such a sad state, no, that we are worrying about what we are going to eat tomorrow, and people are worried about are they even going to eat tomorrow.
Exactly.
So I hope everybody who is watching us helps us raise more funds for the campaign so that we can help more number of people with food supplies and with medical kits. So please go ahead and donate. And as a small thank you note in advance, Abhishek has very graciously agreed to perform a poetry for us. And Abhishek, I can't wait to hear what is it that you have written. So you want to go ahead?
Yeah, just don't mind my eyes if they are not looking at the screen.
That's fine.
So I'll be reading it from my
Sure.
Yeah. So it's a Hindi poem, and I wrote it during the lockdown only, on like when we are not allowed to go outside and all, and you feel like restricted by all these things happening, and you have to think about taking any step outside, like is it going to be safe or not. So at that time only I had written this. In the beginning of the lockdown, I think month of May, I had written it.
Okay.
So I'll start now. जिंदगी में एक ठहराव है, शायद ये इस वक्त की बयान है। रुका हूँ किसी के इंतजार में जो आने को नहीं तैयार है। दे रहा हूँ हर रोज इम्तिहान में, पर परिणाम मेरे खिलाफ। खड़ा हूँ मैं मझधार में, कर रहा हूँ अपनी आत्मा का व्यापार में। कश्म में है दिमाग, करूँ ये या वो करूँ, ये छोड़ दूँ सारे कर्म में। चल रहा हूँ मैं एक दिशाहीन राह पर, ढूंढ रहा हूँ उत्तर प्रश्नों के इस संसार में। क्या करूँ ऐसा जो चल पड़े ये वक्त, लेकर मुझे मेरे मंजिल की तरफ। दौड़ लगाऊं या उड़ जाऊं, या करूँ इंतजार में जिंदगी का इस ठहराव। So this is a very small
so
poem.
Good. Oh, but that's so good. That's so good. And you know what? I'm sure everybody's going to relate with this because all of us are in the same boat. हम सब इस ठहराव में हैं अभी, हम सब इस कश्मकश में हैं कि अब क्या होने वाला है. Nobody knows the answer, and it's such a nice poem. What made you write this?
Thank you. You're being over generous now.
No, I'm not. I'm honestly saying this, and I know that Abhishek, you have not been a writer, or you have not been writing for very long. So for a new writer, for somebody who has started writing recently, this is great. So what made you write it?
So as I said, like at that time, the lockdown just started, and I was like, just sitting at room and thinking like I had so many plans, to like do this and do that, and all were cancelled now, and now I don't know when I'll be able to do it. So it was written on that only, like my own state of mind. Like I was confused, what to do now. Should I go home? Should I, stay here in Bangalore as I am right now? Or what should I do? So all these thoughts that are going in my mind, like about how I should proceed now from here, how I should take care of myself or people around me. And I was confused about so many things. I was not able to make, take clear decisions. So on that note only, I wrote this poem about, confusion that everyone has, that I am waiting for something to happen, when it will happen, is going to happen or not. So it's like faces all those kind of feelings I have put into this poem.
Trust me, it's a very good poem, and everybody's going to relate to it. And I think people who are suffering the most are going to relate with this poem the most, because they have the biggest question that they have in their mind is, क्या हम इससे जिंदा निकलने वाले हैं? Because they are suffering so much every day, every night. They're just fighting COVID like warriors, and that's when people like you, me, and everybody can actually step in and help them. So I again urge everyone who is watching this video, please step ahead, do your bit of donation. This money is going to be used to help a lot of people fight COVID. This money is gonna be used to get India out of the state of COVID and this whole pandemic here. So if you would like to donate, please head to the description section of this video. There will be a link. Click on the link and do your bit. It's really, really important. So please do it. And Abhishek, do you want to add something as a closing note?
As a closing note, I'll just like to add that recently one of my uncle was diagnosed with COVID.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and even though he had resources at disposal, to be safe, stay away, yet he has to go out and somehow he got it. So just think about the people who are living outside, who don't have any other place to be safe, who don't even have money to buy mask or like mask or basic sanitization tool. They don't have access to that. So all those people, they need our help. They need whatever, anyone who can help, not only us, anyone who can help them, they need their help. And to make through this pandemic, how long it goes, no one knows. So it's a request from me and Kunal both that please go ahead and donate whatever you can, and think about all the people you will be changing, and you will be in prayer of all those people. They don't know you, but they will be thanking you that someone has helped them, and you will be in their prayers. So please go ahead and make donations to help help a lot of unfortunate people who are suffering through all this.
Yep. That's so rightly said. So please, guys, go ahead and donate. If you need any extra information about this campaign, please reach out to Abhishek or me, and you'll be more than happy to answer all your questions. And Abhishek, I hope your uncle is doing great, and I hope everyone who's watching this video is safe and everybody's taking all the possible care to stay healthy, hygienic, and away from COVID. So on that note, thank you so much. This was a lovely discussion, Abhishek. And thank you once again for joining in this call. And to everyone who's watching us right now, until I see you next time, please keep smiling and let the clown do the frowning. Bye-bye. Bye, Abhishek.
Yeah, bye, Kunal.